Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Astro Healer and I am Ricky Chadda. Friends, today's video is a video on a topic which I have already covered twice in the last 3 years. In spite of that, there has been many comments and many inquiries requesting me to redo this video so that the concept that I'm going to deal with you today is ample clear. And so today I am here with a pretty long video, and it's my request. Only if you have time to listen to this video till the end, stay tuned. Otherwise, you can get back to this video a little later, because I want you to understand this video in depth. I'm repeating myself, this video is pretty long. So try and understand the reason why I have made this video for the third time. So friends, today's topic, a very interesting topic, is about a concept in Vedic astrology which we call as Dasha Sandhi. Now, what is Dasha Sandhi? That is what we are going to deal today in this video. Friends, now first of all, let us understand what is Dasha Sandhi. See, Dasha Sandhi is a very crucial and a very sensitive transition period. A transition is taking place now. It occurs between two planetary Mahadasha. So there are two planetary Mahadasha, and there is a period where one Mahadasha is coming to an end and the other is beginning. This refers to a overlapping, or this is called this is a junction, I would say, between the outgoing and incoming planetary periods. It symbolizes a complete shift in these circumstances, as the influence of one planet is fading out and the other planet whose Mahadasha is to begin is taking over the charge. Many people have called me for consultation saying that I don't know what's happening in my life. It's a complete turmoil, I'm not understanding what's happening in my life. And when I check, there is no Saraswati, no Dhaiya, there is no Kantakshani. And eventually when I look at it and I say, oh, you are under a Dasha Sandhi period. A Dasha Sandhi period will completely change everything for you, my dear. You need to understand this. Now, people ask me, okay, we are into a Dasha Sandhi period. Agreed. But then, what is the duration? How long am I supposed to wait? When will things change in my life? This is very important, that I call the duration. See, typically, or by the rule of thumb, the duration of Sandhi is 6 months in one side and 6 months on the other side. I'll explain to you. So a Mahadasha is coming to an end 6 months before you will start feeling the shift. And after the next Mahadasha has started, you are still feeling very lost, because the other planet which is coming, the Mahadasha which is coming, has completely not taken over. Now this is rule 1. 6 months on either side. This overlapping period is very crucial for understanding how smoothly the transition between the planetary influence will occur. This is very, very important. I also I'm also of a thought that some astrologers feels it is 6 months this side, 6 months the other side. But my calculation is a little different, and I will clarify this with you. See, two Mahadasha. There are two Mahadashas, right? Say Mahadasha of Saturn, Shani Dev, and the other Mahadasha which is coming next is Mercury. The calculation says that Saturn rules for 19 years, right? And Mercury Mahadasha is for 17 years. If you really want to see the effect, if you really want to know what exactly is Dasha Sandhi, you multiply the 19 years by 17 years. You will come to a conclusion, you will come to the answer 323. The answer is 323. Now, what is 323? The 3 is 3 years, 2 is 2 months, and 3 is 3 days. So 3 years, 2 months, 3 days, you divide by 2, and you will see that you have got almost 1.5 year period in front of you, which I would term as Dasha Sandhi. That is why whenever a Dasha is coming to an end, a year or year and a half before that, you start getting the effect. This you need to understand. And when the next Dasha starts, people will call me and ask me, oh, the Dasha has started, nothing is happening, nothing has changed in my life, what is going on? And in between this two periods, lot things are happening. I'll come to that a little later. What is the influence of Dasha Sandhi? See the nature of the planet involved. There are two Mahadashas. So the two Mahadasha is ruled by planet. The nature of the planets that are involved in the transition plays a very significant role in overall impact of the Dasha Sandhi. I'll give you an example. So, like Jupiter. So, you are currently into the Dasha of Jupiter, and now you are entering into the Dasha of Saturn. So, after Jupiter, you know the next in sequence is Saturn. So, it's a shift from a benefic planet to a malefic planet. It is possible that Saturn is benefic for you, functional benefit for you. Now, this may cause a drastic change in the individual's life circumstances, complete change. Because what Jupiter was asking me to do, Saturn wants completely a different scenario for you. So, it's a complete shift. Now, what are the effects? The Dasha Sandhi is going to hit you where? The first thing that you have to understand is emotional and mental turmoil. I told you it's a complete shift. So many people call me. I don't know, something is happening to me. I don't know why I'm on a crossroad. I don't understand because now an individual has to adjust to a new planetary influence. There may be confusion, anxiety, lack of clarity regarding the goals of your life, the direction where you're supposed to go. You can feel like a mental or emotional block in your life. This happens. This is the first effect. The second effect is life changing effect can be seen over here. A significant change such as career shift, relocation, health issues, relationship changes are very common during Dasha Sandhi. Let me give you an information. Whenever you are getting married, and if a astrologer, if you go to an astrologer, and if an astrologer actually knows what is Dasha Sandhi, he will tell you, Sirji, please don't get married during Dasha Sandhi period because Dasha Sandhi is on and you're getting married and there is a change and then you start blaming on your spouse that, oh, I got married to you and see all things have changed in my life. And this will create a conflict. So the exact nature of these changes depends on the benefic or a malefic influence. We have to understand whether the current dasha, coming dasha, which planet, which house, what aspects, you have to understand this. So this is a life changing effect that you will feel during dasha sandhi period. The third effect that I have noticed is uncertainty. You are not sure. Plans may face delays. You are planning and nothing is happening. Sudden unexpected events are occurring. The period requires patience, adaptability, and flexibility to manage the uncertainty and challenges that may arise during the Dasha Sandhi period. You have to understand this as well. Friends, you have to analyze certain things if you really want to know what Dasha Sandhi is. The first thing is understand the planetary strength, the strength of the outgoing planet and the strength of the incoming planet in your birth chart, as well as you check your divisional chart also, like D9 chart and D10 chart. Dashamsa chart also has to be analyzed. And also analyze your current transit, which plays an important role. How this Dasha Sandhi period or this transition period will, whether it's going to be smooth flow or it's going to be a little turbulent, what it's going to unfold in front of you. So analyze these factors. This once you analyze it, it will provide you with insight into potential challenges or opportunities. The second thing which is important is to understand the houses that are ruled by the planet, whether it is outgoing planet or incoming planet. It's important to analyze the houses ruled by both outgoing and incoming planets, as these houses will indicate the areas of the life which will have impact. For example, for instance, if the outgoing planet is rules the 10th house, 10th house is what? Your profession, your career, and the incoming planet, the planet whose dasha is going to start, is ruling the 8th house. What is 8th house? A complete transformation. So your career will have upheavals or changes are very much likely. Now, having said all that I had to, you may definitely question me that okay, but are there any remedies to navigate this dasha sandhi? Yes, there are. There are, and there are few that I would want to discuss with you all today. The first one is chanting of mantras. See, chanting a specific mantra for both the outgoing planet and the incoming planet is important. So, outgoing planet could be uh, Jupiter Guru. So, the mantra for Guru can be chanted. The incoming planet is Shani. So, you can chant Shani mantras that will definitely help you. The second remedy that I wish to share with you all is charity, donation. Try and do some charitable activities which is linked to the planet. For example, donating food, clothes, or other items related to that ruling planet. This will definitely help you to alleviate negative influence during the transition period. The third remedy, if you wish to do, is fasting. You should observe fast on the days associated with the transiting or transitional planets. For example, Thursday for Jupiter and Saturdays for Shani Dev, Saturn. This can definitely balance their energies. The fourth remedy, which is very important, strengthen or strengthening your lagna, your lagnesh. Strengthening the ascendant lagna through gemstone, lifestyle changes, and other remedies can provide stability during the period of Dasha Sandhi. Friends, to go a little more deeper and to make you understand the transition period, I am giving you two practical examples. Suppose the transition is from Sun Mahadasha to Moon Mahadasha. So the Mahadasha coming to an end is of Sun, and the Mahadasha coming is of Moon. Sun represents authority, leadership, and ego, while Moon governs emotions, mind, and adaptability. During the Dasha Sandhi period, what will happen? The individual might shift from the period of ambition and self focus, that is Sun, the nature of Sun. One will become emotional, introspection, and very nurturing type, which is the nature of Moon. You will see this shift. The second example is even more interesting because many people have called upon me during the Sandhi period of these two planets, from Rahu Mahadasha to Jupiter Mahadasha. Very interesting. What is Rahu? Rahu brings materialism, unconventional approaches, desire, wrong companies, wrong habits, while Jupiter, which is the coming Mahadasha, now introduce in you wisdom, spirituality, traditional values. This transition from Rahu to Jupiter often signifies a movement from illusion and desire to clarity and righteousness. This is something which is very, very interesting. So, friends, this was all about Dasha Sandhi, and I hope that you have liked this video. And if you have liked the video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and click on the notification bell icon as well. And yes, always put a comment to me asking me to giving me topics so I can dwell into it and try to make some videos on it, because sometimes even I don't know which video to present in front of you. Stay tuned. Thank you.